Oh, that's gonna bother me now. Propulsion. There we go. Propulsion.
Hey guys, welcome to another tutorial video. My name is Chris, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get comfortable with inks. So I think what a lot of people have issues with when it comes to inks is that it's permanent. It's kind of stuck on there.
It's scary.
And it's true, like, it can be scary, so you kind of tense up, you don't want to mess up, so you start going like this, you're like, easy, easy, and then you mess up, and you're just like, yeah, can't do this, the drawing's ruined. Anywho, so today I'm actually going to show you my techniques that kind of getting over that fear of messing up with inks and showing you my process, slowly but surely getting you very comfortable with using permanent inks.
Doing inking for a character, usually I try to make sure that one, obviously, the drawing's pretty much all set. I will actually do too is actually color in areas where I know that's gonna be full black. It's a good way for me to kind of like, alright, obviously the eyes are gonna be black, the under the hat is gonna be dark, those are gonna be like my key shadows. I will actually do is use my Prismacolor, and I usually like using the big markers, or even sometimes too, is I'll take a thing of ink like this and fill in those areas. It really helps ground everything together and allows me to really know, alright, like if this is going to be black, then this top line right here will probably have to have a really thicker line, because you want to make sure that you have the lighter areas have thinner lines, and then you have the darker areas that lead to black like this to be a little bit thicker, so it transitions just right. But I've been wanting to do this for a while. It's been very busy holiday season. Overall too, whenever I start inking, I usually use a fine tip so it kind of looks like that. What I like about this one is that it's thin enough to give me an idea of how it's gonna look. So it allows me to kind of keep control of the lines that I want, and I can actually go really thin with it too. I definitely recommend, like, if you're new to inks like this, go really small overall. Go small overall. It's a good rhyme. I like that. Then then go a little bit thicker. And you'll see too that I kind of go back and forth a little bit. Some people, good example would be like they try to do is try to pull it, and try to keep it straight, or they get really hesitant and start pulling and they go really slow. You don't want to do that, because what will happen is that, like, tense up like this, all of a sudden your lines start kind of getting a little wonky like that. What you really should be doing is really quick little bursts, and actually that will have you have nice clean lines overall. Like pulling it like that, and I might go back to it and clean it up just a little bit. It's actually kind of neat. My professor showed me a technique where he had you draw two ways. He had you draw either pushing up or pushing down, or pushing in one direction or pulling from another. And what that kind of helped do is it helped me better understand, like, alright, what direction will help me make the better line. So I found that I do better by pulling. And of course, I'm on a tripod, so I can't move my paper around, but what that'll do is that'll kind of keep your lines nice and clean. I'll add some additional stuff to this. I don't look at it as like this one line must be the one, thus I must make sure that my lines are, I get it in one shot. No, I go over it over and over and over again. And I think that's key for really good line weight as well as really good ink lines. even just going over it a couple of times, it adds a little bit more thickness to it, but without like adding too much. So once I go into more of my pen like this, then you're gonna see like, oh, that's how you get a really cool one. Lines that make your drawings really pop. Just gonna add a little bit more freak out lines right there because his head's detached. One thing to, as far as like right here, for example, impact lines, I will actually do is, rather than kind of just draw them really quick or slow, I will pull it. Like, this would where we just start and pull it away. Do it really quick, and little ones. You think of it like a rocket I could talk this morning. Rocket propulsion. Yeah. Propulsion? Yeah. Anyway. Like if you think of this as the flame behind a rocket, like you got the thick part here and then slowly thins out. In our minds we kind of get that illusion that like this snowball is being rocketed towards it. So if we did the opposite direction, it would look really weird. Now this guy is, I mean, I could fill in with this. This guy's awesome. You see how like small the tip is on this? Well, I'll do, whenever I start thinking like, all right, where do I need to have the thicker lines? It's gonna be mostly where I need to place shadow. So like a good example would be right under the snowman's head here, as well as maybe on the inside of the mouth just a little bit in order to show that, oh yeah, that's a void in there, so it needs to go a little bit deeper in there. That looked really awkward. And do the same thing with my fine liner, but I'm just gonna go really slow. And you can see like it doesn't take much to add a lot of ink to this, so you gotta be really kind of careful, but not so careful that you need to like tense up. But just adding a little bit of that, you can see like it looks like it's in shadow, and I'll do a little bit up top too. Ever since I bought this thing, I love inking with this because I feel like I'm brushing. And if you're comfortable with like acrylics or painting, definitely grab a brush and ink. I find that my painting skills that I used to do really helps with me inking. A little more shadow around the nose. I notice too, I'm not like going like crazy thick with the lines. Like I'm not adding too much. I basically use these. I will go with this when I know where my shadows are going to be. Like if the sun's coming down this way or from above, obviously, you know that this part's going to be in shadow, that part's going to be a little bit in shadow. I try not to be as thick on this side versus on this side. Reason, I mean, they're kind of the same, but if I want stuff to be coming forward a little bit, I will have thicker lines. But if I want stuff to be pushed back, then I will want the lines to stay thin. So here's a good example. Like I want this arm to feel like it's in front of his head and in front of his other arm. So I'll actually go through, make it just a little bit thicker. Just a little bit. And you can see it already this arm's starting to pop in front of that one. A little bit more. And like a good example, if I want that middle claw to feel like it's in front of the other two, I'll make the lines in between a little bit thicker to push it forward. And with stuff like this and the brush pen, the harder you push, the thicker the line's gonna be. Like that's a little thick. But that's okay. Not too bad. Now, if you're lefty like I am, you gotta be careful. Always try to do all your inking from right to left. I am still learning to do that because I'll find that I'll go back like this and then smudge right across everything. If you need to go back, make sure it's fairly dry and your hand's a little bit farther away, and as well as make sure nothing is being inked on this, so always go right to left for those lefties out there. Yep, see, there we go. There's one example of that. Alright, so I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit before I start inking more of this. Like you can see it, like as you're going through it, you know, if you go really thin first, you know, you have your base, and then as you go thicker, you put the thicker lines next to emphasize your shadows, and look how much that pops now. You know, before it was really flat, and now it's popping out.
And here it is, guys, the headless snowman. Hopefully this tutorial helped you a lot when it came to getting a little more comfortable with things. I know that, you know, every single drawing you do is an opportunity to learn, and when it comes to inks, you know, it's one of those things that you just kind of get over that fear as you do it more and more and more. I hope this video helped. I do apologize how late it was because, you know, due to the holidays and just being so busy with work and then going off on vacation. That's why the video is late. But I'm hoping as part of the new year to have more videos out more frequently. I'm actually going to try to make this a little more serious and actually try to put more tutorials out each week. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, until next video, I'll talk to you later.